And Satan, our intellect cannot match his. And the scriptures will tell you that. He's on another level. And us being in this detrimental situation, this crucial situation that we're in, we're not special, but what the Most High is doing is extremely special in these last days. So I feel as we are pawns on this chessboard for the Most High, so I feel like we need to be as, vigilant as possible, as aware as possible, as awake as possible, because these distractions are minuscule and they're little, but those are the ones that will trip you up and lead to other ones, that'll lead to other distractions, that'll lead to different forms of falling off in a sense. So we're going to go to Nehemiah 4:1 and get an account.
Nehemiah 4:1. But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we builded the wall, he was wroth and took great indignation and mocked the Jews. And he spake before his brethren and the army of Samaria and said, what do these feeble Jews?
So Satan already infiltrated these men, these individuals, which is common. And, now they're conspiring. Read.
Will they fortify themselves? Will they sacrifice? Will they make an end in a day? They will revive the stones out of the heap of the rubbish which are burned.
So he's looking and he's like, man, what are they going to do now? They were in a 70-year exile. Now they're back. So all eyes are on us at this point. It's only strategic. Now these people might not understand why they're doing it, but Satan is behind all these men and is operating with them. Read.
Verse 3. Now Tobiah the Ammonite was by him, and he said, even that which they build, if a fox go up, he shall even break down their stone wall.
So he's just basically playing what the Israelites were doing at the time, what our forefathers were doing. You continue. Hear,
O our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach upon their own head, and give them for a prey in the land of captivity.
Now the first thing Nehemiah did was he went and prayed. That's the first thing that popped into his head. He said, I need to seek the Most High. And his prayer was, turn their reproach upon their own head. They're plotting already. We just got out of this exile, and they can't even allow us to finish this, to continue this wall, or to begin building this wall around the temple. Read. As a matter of fact, jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. But it came to pass that when Sanballat and Tobiah and the Arabians and the Ammonites and the Ashdodites heard that the walls of Jerusalem were made up and that the breaches began to be stopped, then they were very wroth.
See, after Nehemiah prayed to the Most High, did his supplication, the Most High answered him. Now they see that the breaches are being stopped up, that they're continuing their work, that they didn't let that become a distraction. They're extremely upset. Read.
Verse 8. And conspired all of them together to come and to fight against Jerusalem and to hinder it.
See, Satan went from verbal discouragement, now he's like, all right, we got to physically attack these guys now, because that's not going to work, because they actually sought the Most High. They're not going back to the old ways. Nehemiah went straight in supplication, and the Most High answered them. So now they know there's a problem. They're like, okay, so we got to physically handle these guys. Read.
Nevertheless, we made our prayer unto the Most High, and set watch against them day and night because of them.
Now, what did Nehemiah do again? He went straight into prayer. He said, okay, now they're physically trying to hurt us, harm us. You know what? We're not going to handle this in any type of carnal fashion. We're going straight to prayer. We're going to seek the Most High again, and He's going to deliver us again. They didn't let that become a distraction. Continue.
Verse 10. And Judah said, the strength of the hearers of burdens is decayed, and there is much rubbish, so that we are not able to build the wall.
Now look at that. Judah is he's with Nehemiah. He's within the walls building it. But now Satan has infiltrated Judah, and now he's complaining. He's like, look at this now. The strength of the bearers of burdens is decayed. Now he's trying to talk about the wall now. Now Satan has gotten into him and distracted him, and discouraged him, now he's operating carnal. He doesn't know what to do now. He's complaining now. Continue. Oh, wait, before that, this is a side note, but a great way to defeat that spirit right off the bat, if you see any brother or sister overcome with that spirit, is to do what the scriptures tell you to do in 1 Thessalonians 5:18. You don't have to go there, I'm just going to read it. It says, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High in Yeshua concerning you." So, in this situation, all Nehemiah did, he could have said, well, I think the Most High we're even building this wall. I think the Most High we're out of this exile. You know what I mean? That'll cut any type of complaining or murmuring spirit. That's a side note. But continue.
Verse 11. And our adversary said, "They shall not know, neither see, till we come in the midst amongst them, and slay them, and cause the work to cease." Continue. And it came to pass that when the Jews which dwelt by them came, they said unto us 10 times, "From all places whence ye shall return unto us, they will be upon you."
There's still more complaining. Now there's more of them, because that spirit has infiltrated. Now there's a lot of them now, complaining. Continue, it's going to clear it up.
Verse 13. Therefore set I in the lower places behind the wall, and on the higher places. I even set the people after their families with their swords, their spears, and their bows.
See what happened now? It went from having faith in the Most High to now we got to set up more arms. Now we got to put up more infantry and set up more weapons and operate in a carnal fashion because they didn't have the trust in the Most High that they should have. All because of a complaint, all because of a distraction. Because that was a spirit of distraction that came out. Well, you know what I mean. It was just a aura that came out, and now the spirits around. Now people are complaining. There's a bunch of Jews complaining now. So what does the king have to do? He has to set up more armor. He has to set up more infantry and fortify the temple. Continue.
Verse 14. And I looked and rose up and said unto the nobles.
This is Nehemiah speaking now.
And to the rulers and to the rest of the people, be not ye afraid of them. Remember the Lord, which is great and terrible, and fight for your brethren, your sons and your daughters, your wives and your houses.
So Nehemiah said, listen, if this does happen, fight. But have faith in the Most High. He's going to deliver us like he did in the past. He's great and terrible. Don't be overcome by this discouragement that Satan's sending out. We have a work to do. We have to finish building this temple. I mean, the wall around the temple. We have to continue this. We can't let the distraction or the rumors of them attacking us or flanking us on this day and that day discourage us. Just send that away. We don't need to deal with that. We have a work to do. Continue.
Verse 15. And it came to pass, when our enemies heard that it was known unto us, and the Most High had brought their counsel to naught, that we returned all of us to the wall, every one unto his work.
See that? Nehemiah, he shunned that spirit and he destroyed it. And he said, listen, we're going to continue the work. We're going to have faith in the Most High. If we do need to fight, we will fight, but the Most High is going to deliver us. We don't need to be distracted right at this point right now because we're doing something major. So let's get back to work. And what did the Most High do? He destroyed their counsel, and now they're able to continue the work. And that's what the Most High seeks from us. He seeks us to come to him and throw all our cares on him and know that we're helpless and be subordinate to him. And just know, listen, we can't do it without you. We can't operate in the way we think we should operate because we're being distracted now, or what have you. These distractions are very small, but they can lead like a domino effect. You understand?